Hi there and welcome to CBT News Online from the New Sunday Times motoring pullout covering cars, bikes, trucks and everything else in association with Berita Harian Auto. On this episode, we are certainly highlighting all three segments. So we'll start with two wheels, really fast guys on two wheels. The official launch of the 2011 Malaysian MOTO GP was held yesterday at Teak Restaurant in Kuala Lumpur. Happening a month from today, it will be the 21st race to be held in the country. We caught up with SIC Chairman Datuk Mokhzani Mahathir to hear what he has to say about this year's race.
You know, MOTO GP every year has been one of the highlights of the events at Sepang International Circuit. It is the two-wheel pinnacle of motorsports, the equivalent of two-wheel Formula One. So it's always been very, very interesting for the spectators and the participants to race at Sepang. And this year, of course, in the past couple of years, Sepang has been working with AirAsia and with Donna to include Malaysian riders. So in the 125cc category, we have Zopami, who has been doing very, very well this year. He's scoring points, and I'm sure he's pumped up to perform even better at Sepang this year. So that is one of the highlights that the fans can see at the circuit this year. So far, because of all the things we're doing and the fact that we have Malaysian riders, we're seeing more interest in MotoGP this year compared to last year. Last year was already a record year for us, and this year, from the initial sales that we've got to date, we're seeing something like 200% more sales this year compared to last year. So I'm sure that's going to translate to a bigger crowd on race day. Well, of course, you know, the more Malaysian riders we have, the better it is for the Malaysian fans. So we will expose more riders to the 125cc category and the new Moto2. Moto2 was only introduced last year, and we saw Zamri doing very well. So this year we're going to see more of that. I mean, the riders have not been named yet, but you can bet that they will give the more experienced and professional foreign riders a run for their money. Well, I think it will be a close fight between Casey Stoner and the reigning champion. But what is the good thing is, regardless of who's going to win, we are probably going to see it happen at Sepang Circuit, which has always been the traditional place where the MotoGP championship is decided.
Do you have a favorite personal rider that you're looking for?
I can't say that. Just like in Formula One, I'm not supposed to name my favorite team.
The Malaysian MotoGP race weekend will begin on the 21st of October, with race day on the 23rd. We'll be covering more of the MotoGP as we get closer to the race weekend, so be sure to keep checking our website for updates. Next is the much-anticipated Porsche Panamera Hybrid S, which is now in Malaysia. Launched together with the less economical Panamera Turbo S, the hybrid has a 3-litre supercharged V6 coupled with a 34-kilowatt electric motor. Porsche claims that you can freewheel the car up to 165 kilometers per hour without sipping any dirty fossil fuels. Impressive! But what if you're up for more power? Well, the Panamera Turbo S features a 4.8-litre V8 with twin turbos, which allows you to get to 100 kilometers per hour 0.2 seconds faster than a standard Panamera Turbo. The joys of just being ahead. Prices start at 910,000 ringgit for the hybrid, while the Turbo S goes for a whopping 1.36 million ringgit. The introduction of the two new variants now brings the Panamera total model count to 8, ensuring that Porsche has a Panamera suited for every Tauke Bala out there. For a more complete list of specs and models, as well as some juicy information on Porsche's GT3 RS and Boxster Spider, head on over to www.cbt.com.my. To another launch that we mentioned previously, UMW Toyota has unveiled the new facelifted Toyota Hilux. The only changes so far have been cosmetic and affect both the interior and exterior. The biggest would be the option for a DVD audio-video navigation AVN system package with a reverse camera. UMW's president Ismet say that they are always looking for ways to meet their customers' needs and requirements. Toyota has set a target of selling 14,000 units of the 4x4 pickup this year. Prices range from 73,000 ringgit and go up all the way to 107,000 ringgit and comes with a 3-year or 100,000 kilometer warranty, whichever comes first. CBT news from the new Sunday Times Motoring Pullout covering cars, bikes, trucks and everything else. Getting back to two wheels, Kawasaki will be launching the ZZR 1400 Ninja next month. The new Ninja will sport a larger engine with its horsepower expected to go beyond 200 bhp mark. But sources say it has better mid and low range torque rather than straight line performance. It will also come with Kawa's trademark ABS and traction control, which CBT found to be relaxing when you're tired and reassuring when you push it. The teaser video is all we have for you now, but you can bet that we'll be restlessly updating you with more info as and when we get it. From one Japanese two-wheeler to another, where Suzuki finally has a new contender in the 250cc segment. Dubbed as the B King, it features a two-cylinder, four-stroke liquid-cooled engine that pumps out an entertaining 26 horsepower. Now, for the sad part. There is no indication if Malaysians will get this model at all. The only countries that have confirmed to receive it are India and Indonesia. Let's just hope that our B2 bikers will also get some Suzuki love soon. And last but not least, MAN Truck and Bus have successfully won the tender to supply 150 buses to Rapid KL. The new buses comply with universal access requirements and are disabled friendly, so there are seats for pregnant women, the elderly and parents with small children. In terms of safety, wheelchair-bound passengers will receive safety seat belts as well as screen listings following stops for the deaf and also an audio speaker system for the blind. The company is confident of the performance of the buses and are positive that this will lead to even more orders for buses in the forthcoming tenders. And that's all for today. For more automotive news and info, just head on over to cbt.com.my or visit our Bahasa Malaysia site at bhauto.my. Until tomorrow, this has been CBT News. I'm Patrick on behalf of the team, wishing you safe travels and happy motoring.